So when they say that we're in that stage, yeah, man, those are good points, man. And then that you guys brought up, do you think that they would easily be able to do that, knowing what we know and what people are talking about, or do you think that would get some resistance on that? Because I'm not doing it.
So I think it will be, no pun intended, injected with special things that will either heal you, like cure cancer, right? Would you take
Greg,
something that would cure
man,
cancer?
your mind is dark, bro. You're gonna do my taxes, man. Wow, your mind is deep, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm just saying, like they'll get rid of your taxes, like Flex is saying. They can offer you prolonged health. They can offer you even so the granddaddy of all granddaddy conspiracies to me is the return of the Nephilim, or like an alien life form that they'll want you to worship as the new god.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a movement right now to get rid of Christianity, get rid of all monotheistic religions, and bring in the birthing of a new religion, right? And when you look at like the golden age, that is 100% tied to Helena Blavatsky and your new age movement, the age of Aquarius. It's pretty much the exact same.
And they're pumping that vocabulary too.
Right.
They're pumping that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like you're thinking, okay, if they're into this occult agenda with the new age and the age of Aquarius, they're into the great year and astrological, whatever, then they're trying to bring in a new god, because that's what each year is based on, right? If you look at the time of, Moses and like Judaism goes into Christianity, and then now it seems like the alien stuff is just flooding us. Like eventually aliens will come down, they'll reveal themselves, but are they going to be aliens, or are they going to be some sort of creature that was here before times?
Yeah.
And it's doesn't have the greatest intention.
Yeah. So I just did a post on my Instagram about the Pope wearing a green smock with the alien from the Nazca lines on there. The day that it's on my Instagram. So you can go. It's clear as day, man. And it was the day that the Vatican, which again, I put a disclaimer. There's plenty of good Catholic people out there, right? But when you get to the top, that's the Roman Empire. That's the Roman Empire never went away. It just became the Holy Roman Church. Literally, I think the last emperor, Constantine, just gave the empire to the Pope, right? You read the Old Testament, you read the New Testament, there's no popes in there. It actually tells you the exact opposite. Go straight to God is what it tells you to do. But they also built a $200 million observatory. I don't know if you're familiar with it, in Rome, to look for alien life. You know what they named it?
Yeah, the Lucifer.
The Lucifer. Now that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the bad guy, right? It wasn't the Michael or the Gabriel. It was the Lucifer, right?
Yeah.
And so if you read the book, I don't know if how versed you are with the book Enoch or the Sumerian tablets, right? It's the same story. The Anunnaki and the Watchers, basically, the Watchers in the Bible come down as angels, but the Sumerian tablets read like a first contact. So I agree with you, Greg. They're going to say that the Nephilim are back, or the Anunnaki are back, and they're going to tell us a story that they're basically Prometheus. So they gave us fire and technology, and they got punished for it, and we got to come together. But
right,
yeah, man.
And you're seeing all this egg symbolism. Like there's an egg shortage. There was an egg alien craft that was discovered. You had it was a joke, but Enron released the nuclear egg. It was like this joke that they put out, like saying, hey, you can put this egg device in your house and it'll power your house for 10 years. And so I'm just seeing all of this egg shaped whatever. And in the occult, I mean, the egg is very symbolic of the birthing of something, so something new is coming.
Yeah, for sure. So Flex, where are you at with the eggs and the aliens, bro? Real quick, Flex, before I wrote down a question, man, before I throw you on that. Trudeau, is that Castro's boy up there causing problems, man?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Break that down for me real quick.
His Trudeau's mom was a whore. She liked to sleep around. And it is. And when I woke up in 2020 and I realized that politicians, especially government leaders, are selected, not elected. Yeah. And I realized, and I went back and I started doing a little research and went, man, like they've been doing this for decades, centuries. but decades in our lifetime. I'm going to be 50 this year. So in my 50 years of living, nothing's gotten better. You can just, you reminisce about the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. I'm not reminiscing anything from 2020 onwards,
No.
unfortunately. And back to what you were saying earlier about the mark of the beast. Yeah, people will take it. If you tell people no more income tax,
Yeah.
like up here in Canada, and I remember you guys as well, we're giving away hamburgers and fries for the you-know-what. And free Toronto Raptors, that's our basketball team, tickets and Leaf tickets, and people just went for it.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.